Good morning, all. My name is Govind Jairam, and I was just introducing two of my other colleagues. I have Amir and also Siddharth in the call. And in today's webinar, we want to talk specifically about the jewelers and how jewelers, who are the traditional jewelers, can build online engagement and get new customers coming to their showroom. So I'll just give a little bit of a brief about who we are and what we do, so that will give us an understanding. Okay, so I am a technology guy at the back end. So we work for a lot of almost 12 years. I work for technology, and then I have an interior product store and which sells curtains, wallpapers in Bangalore. In the first 5 years of the business, we're pretty much waiting for the customers to come to our showroom, and that is how the business was done. It was all about expectancy, and there is no certainty in what was happening. And in 2016, we moved our showroom to completely online. So we also have a physical storeroom even today, but we also have an online store. It's called amita.in. So as curtains and wallpapers, we look at jewelry. Jewelry is also a similar set of product as curtains, as wallpapers, because this needs touch and feel. Without touch and feel, people are not going to buy them. So we had our own doubts, like how are things going to happen when we go to an online? But things work very differently. What really happened is the customers start coming to the website. Well, they buy there, they don't buy there is a secondary thing. But what really happened is they started coming to the showroom from there as a walk-in. So more and more people start coming to the website, they start engaged with the products, and then they build a trust on our showroom, and then they start coming to the showroom. So this particular model is called an online to offline. It's pretty popular across the world. And we were able to see our 80% today, if you look at it, even 80% of all the customers who come to our showroom have first come to the online store. They have seen something, they got engaged there, and then they came to our showroom. Now, we have over 25,000 products in our online store. And it did not happen in overnight. It took quite a lot of time. We spent like 2 to 3 years in building this whole thing. Now, as we build this is what we understood. We tried to process it, make it a better process. We tried to understand how things can be done better. And we started creating a lot of innovations around this. And over a point in time, when we started thinking, if we can do it, all the retailers can do it. But what is stopping them from doing it is a technological know-how and the learning curve that we have gone through. And in the last 1 year, we went ahead and we created as a product. Our product is called SimpleG, and it's specifically focused on the retailers on this one particular segment. So just want you to walk through how this product is useful for jewelers and how can they really use it to engage customers and then get them as a walk into the store and close the sale. Let me just move on now. And before that, a lot of people ask me, ours is a very traditional industry. People don't care. People always want to touch and feel. Without that, they are not going to do anything. I say that is true, absolutely true. And we do not know it after the COVID. Before COVID, it was absolutely true. Okay. But even before that and even after COVID and every time, people are always in the mobile, isn't it? Everybody's in mobile. You are in mobile. I'm having a mobile. I'm always there. And your customers are also always in the online space. Now, what good it is if your company or your showroom or your products are not online. So our online is your 24/7 showroom and a 24/7 salesman. That is the first realization what people should have. So we take so much of care in beautifying our showroom.
Your voice is not here. We can't hear you at all.
Acha, is it so? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Give me a second. Siddharth, Amir, are you able to hear me?
Govind, we can hear you, Govind.
Yes, it's clear, sir.
It is clear.
Rashmi, I'm sorry, Rashmi. I think it's a network problem, Rashmi. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'll try to raise my voice as much as possible. So, okay, so we are talking about this online showroom, and we spend so much of time and effort in beautifying our showroom and getting the right people to take care of it. But what we're not really focusing is the whole set of prospects and customers sitting online, and we're not really doing much about them. So our thinking has to change. We have to really focus on the online. And the second thing we want to tell is people talk a lot about the social media, Facebook, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, Instagram, everything is very good and great. It's very much required. But what we have to realize is your website is your most important online asset, because that is what you can control and that is what is going to stay with you forever. And the third thing is the website and all your online resources has to engage the customer. It can't be something that is static and sitting there and nobody is really looking at it. So I know a lot of people have websites, even they themselves don't go to the website and they expect the customers to come there. It doesn't really work that way, isn't it? And the fourth one I want to talk about is about the trust. Specifically in industry like jewelry, trust is very, very important, and trust and the education to customers is unparalleled. Without that, there's nothing is going to happen in the industry. And the last one is it has to bring walk-ins to the showroom. If the website is not converting the prospect to come to a showroom, maybe it's only doing half of the work it's supposed to do. So in today's agenda, we want to drive down into this 4 points. First, we want to talk about how can you quickly digitize all your products? You can have 1,000, you have 2,000, you have 5,000. Doesn't matter. How can you quickly digitize all your products? Second, how can you keep your website updated? Because a stale website it's actually bad than not having a website at all. And the third thing is all about when the customer is there, how do you engage and then engage the customers so that you get new customers from your website? And the fourth one is about when the customer walks into a showroom, now how are you going to engage them? That is very important because it can all happen. Everything works right. He comes to a showroom, he or she comes to a showroom and then moves out. It's as bad as that, isn't it? So let's drill deep now. So we are going to understand how are you going to digitize your products. This is how traditionally it is done. There's an old way of doing things. So what we do, we go find a lot of professionals who are doing this particular work. We go find professional organizations and who are doing it. They take a lot of photographs, amazing photographs of the product, and then they now have to do a lot of back-end work. They have to start typing what is the keyword somebody is going to search this particular product, what is the description, how Google is going to recognize this particular product so that other people can search and get your website and things like that. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot of dirty work because it is going to take a lot of time and energy to do this. It's really a lot of effort. So now this whole process for if you want to, let's say, catalog or digitize a 500 jewelry, it's going to take 6 months time on an average, and it's going to cost a lot to do this. Now there's a new way of doing this. In this, you really don't need any professionals. You don't really need any fancy camera to do this work. Your mobile is good enough. And last and most important thing is there's no typing at all. You should not, you don't have to type any single thing. You don't have to type a word. Still all your products are cataloged and people can search it. And then it's not going to take 6 months. Maybe it's going to take a week for you to do this whole thing. Now, how can you do that? That's exactly what you want to show you. Now, let me jump onto a quick demo in this case. And obviously not going to spend any money because you already have people who can do it. All it takes is willingness to do it, not really the money to do this. Okay, now let me quickly give a demo of how this thing can happen. Now, the first step is to capture these images. You can take your photo mobile and just capture the images, and you can upload it to your website within the category. So let's say I'm going to pick up and upload all these things. I'm going to tell you in detail how things are done. At this point, you can understand that you can take photographs, just upload it to your website. That is step number one. And by far, this is the most difficult step because you need people to do this. You have to tell your people in your showroom, assign them this work and say that, okay, why don't each one of you take some 50 products, 100 products and start taking just photographing them. Take some good photos. Make sure the lighting is correct. That's all you have to do. Make sure the angle is correct. That's all you have to do. After 1 or 2 iterations, everybody is a pro. They can do it. Okay. The second thing is about making these products discoverable. Now, right, your products is there, but if people are not able to discover, what is the use of even having the product? Now here, this is the place where lots and lots of innovation has gone through, and then we even patented our product on this. Okay, now let me show a quick demo of how this is done in a new way. Okay, so when you upload the products, you get onto a screen where you see all your uploads. You click on the uploads, whichever. Right now I uploaded 6 products, it's all rings, and you end up in this screen. Now this screen has like 3 parts. One is on the left, you have all the images that you have uploaded now, and in the middle there is the properties of this particular ring or anything. So this is how a customer is going to search. When a customer is going to search, he's going to say, I want a ring to give it for an occasion. That can be a birthday, that can be an anniversary. Somebody can come and search, I want looking for a ring that is for a daily use. Somebody can come and search saying that I'm looking for a very fancy ring. Okay, now this has to get captured and this has to be typed. So what I have really made is we iconized all these things. You can see all these icons. In this case, it's a utility, where it's going to get used. What is the color? It's a gold, it's a rose gold, any of those. Okay, and what is the purity, and all these things are already done. So when you upload the products, there is nothing to be done. All you have to do is click on this particular image, which is the product, and then going to say, what is this product all about? In the third screen, you have the design. This is going to tell what is the design in this particular screen. This again is in the customer's perspective. Customer is going to search for, let's say I'm looking for a Sai Baba pendant. Okay. They can say that I'm looking for a Ganesha pendant. I'm looking for a, let's say if you go to vernacular languages like Tamil, Kannada, anywhere, people can say I'm looking for a Vinayagar pendant. I'm looking for a Pillayar pendant. So your system should be smart enough to take them and show to them. It's not that only Ganesh will come, Pillayar won't come, isn't it? So when you click any of these icons, all of this intelligent, artificial intelligence, smart technology takes care of everything else. So let me just run the demo to show how it works. Now you take this particular ring, and I'm going to say it is going to get used in all these occasions. You can choose multiple things. It's not just one. I'm saying it's 22 karat gold. A woman is going to wear it. It's a fashion jewelry. It can be gifted for an engagement and anniversary. It's a BIS. And then I'm saying that it is a floral and it has a leaf. And that's it. That's all done. Now this product is now cataloged in all the places, and then it is going to be searchable. Now let me just go. Now we have digitized your jewelry and it's over. Now what happens now when a customer can search for all this jewelry? Now where can they search this jewelry? Now they can search it in your own website. There is a store app where they can search. When they walk into a store, they can start searching for this jewelry in the store app. And then Google can now start cataloging this. And if the customer is in your same location, there's a very high chance it can direct you to your website so people can land in your website. Okay, now let me just go down and tell you how it is going to be shown in your website. Now this is your website, and all these categories and everything is pre-set up. You don't do any work at all. Okay, so now these are the icons that we catalog it right now. I'm going to now say I'm looking for a heart-shaped ring. Okay, these are all the rings that has heart shape. Okay, now I can also say I want a heart with a oval shape. You can do all these combinations. Now I said I'm looking for a floral ring. So it's giving these things here. I'm looking for letters. So this ring has letters. Okay, now let me take one more category. Let me go down to gold necklaces. So there are a lot of, by the way, all these are test products. These are not the real products. You can wipe out everything and put your own products. So I'm looking for some heart-shaped jewelry. It gives there. I'm looking for some fashion jewelry. It is giving that. So the customer is really engaged in wherever online he's seeing your website or anywhere else. Okay, now there is a filter where the same thing can be done in any device. It can be in a mobile, it can be in a website, it can be in iPad, anywhere. Now I was talking about the search. This is the most important feature. Now whatever we have clicked in, it automatically has tagged the product. I'm searching for a Ganesha pendant. So let's see. So it is picking up and showing these are the two Ganesha pendant that is available. And if you look at this, you see a lot of these details that's already available for this product. But none of this is typed. All this came from the icons that you click. So when you say Ganesha, it automatically says it's Ganesha, it's Pillayar, it's Vinayagar, it's Elephant God. It gives all those synonyms. And so that the customer, whatever he searches, he lands in this particular. So all the keywords, Google meta tags, everything is taken care of. Okay, so that is how they discover in your website. We'll again see how it get discovered in other media sometime down the line. Okay, now let me just go down. And when I talk to a lot of jewelers, they say, I already have a website. I already have a web presence. We have an agency who's working with us. They say, it's amazing. It's really good. But there is one small problem with that. The problem is those are what is called the visiting card websites. Those look very good on your visiting card. Okay, they can say that some abcjewelers.com, abcjewelers.in. That's amazing. But what good it is if your customer gets no benefit out of it? Why will the customer go to the website and what will he or she do in your website? Your engagement is more important than anything else, isn't it? But that is where the whole thing falls off. And the reason the whole thing falls off is the product. There is no better way to catalog the product, so we cannot really do anything there. Okay, that is the thing with what we try to solve in the first case. Now let's look at what a website should look like. It should be really attractive, which is very good, and it's true. And also it should be useful, isn't it? So it should have the updated products. Second, it should have a fresh look and feel, which is very, very important. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. And the third thing is it has to engage the customer. Now that we spoke about how to upload the products, let's move on to the looks. Okay, how easy will it be to change the looks? Let's say today you want to change the look of your website. Now we go to our website designer and say that change this color, change the design and all those things. And we know people who have websites for 5 years, 6 years, and there is nothing changed. Anytime we go, it's the same thing what we see there. They themselves stop going there. Let us say the customer. Let me show a small demo of how easy it is now to change your website look and feel. Okay, so let's say when you go down to the website, I'm taking a test website. When we go down to the website, you see all these products in your website. It's all like it's test products. And there is an icon at the bottom, a padlock. You click and just put on the password, which only you know, nobody else knows. When you do it, magically a lot of icons appear, which you can customize your website. Let me just show how to change the look and feel now. So there are hundreds and hundreds of templates that's already predefined and available. In one click, your website should completely change. The colors, the fonts, the look and feel, everything just has to change. There is no mess up, no technical knowledge required. Okay, I'm just going to do one more change. This time I'll do it. Okay, so this is how it looks. That's all it takes. It just takes a few seconds. It only depends on our internet connection. If internet speed just takes 1 second to make this change. You can change this jewelry at the best, what you see there, by clicking on the pencil button, which is next to the camera that we clicked, right? Okay, and then let's say, oh, this looks too gaudy, bright. I'll just go change something. I want an emerald color, so I'm just going down. Yeah, this looks better. I just click this one. Now, this looks a little sober. Now, what about this? Okay, you see this one now. Now, I'm just going to change the image. Changing the image is just a click away. You just click the camera button. If it's a mobile, it opens a camera or opens a gallery. If it's a PC, it's going to open a folder. You can choose and just change it. Okay, so you have a new jewelry that you are doing today for a client. You can immediately take a picture and put it in your website. So this is like your WhatsApp status. So in the WhatsApp status, you do tell what is happening new. Same thing can happen in your website. You can change what's the text in the WhatsApp like. Now I'm just putting this on. So, and you can do a lot of other things like changing your contact details, writing about you, everything. You really don't need any technical person, any time to maintain your website. It's all in your fingertips and it's all only a click away. So I'll just move on in the interest of time. Okay. The third thing what you want to talk about is how do you engage the customers? Because engagement is very, very important. Otherwise it doesn't convert, isn't it? Now, if you want, currently, how do you engage a customer? Currently, this is how jewelers engage the customer. So you have old customers who already you are working with, or they refer their own clients or friends or family. So they contact you. And then when they contact you and say that I'm looking for something, and this is what jewelers generally do, they already have some images in the mobile, or they take a few pictures and then they send it across to them in WhatsApp. It's a standard way. That is how the whole thing works, isn't it? So now it's all done in a WhatsApp message. The whole conversation is in a WhatsApp message. And jewelers have WhatsApp groups. They update the status and do amazing things. It's all great. But how do we engage a new customer? There is no way to engage a new customer. And also this particular WhatsApp work is a lot of work. Whenever somebody is going to come and tell us, we have to find out what images will be good, search for it in your mobile, search for it in a PC, send it across to them, take photograph. It's a repeatable work and we do it every time again and again and again, isn't it? So I want to show you a better way. How can we be done now? So I'll just show a demo of a customer coming to your website. So the customer now comes to the website and he or she is looking for some products. I'm looking at the rings now. So we saw about the filters. They can filter it and find what exactly they want. They can spend all the time there. Okay, and then they can start liking it. You're able to see, I'm able to click and start liking it. All these goes in some sort of a bucket list or wish list for me, for the customer. It all gets added there in the heart button on the right side corner. Okay, now when they click on it, it's going to ask what is your name or what do you want to name this collection or something like that. And then they put it there. Now they can see all whatever they liked in one place. Okay, now they can save this. So next time when they come to your website, they can see this. When they come to your showroom, they can see this. I'll show you how that happens. Okay, so, and then they can share this as a link to their friends and family, saying that these are the 5 things I like. What do you like? Okay, and then they can download this as a PDF and then send it across to whoever they like and ask for some suggestions, or take this and come and show to you. By the way, you can control this. If you say they should not download, they won't be able to download. Okay, now let's say when they send a link to their friends, how do they engage with the friend? So their friends can start typing. When their friends click on that link, they come to this particular page. That will be your page. The friends also know about you, and then they start engaging here. They can like it, they can put comments on it, and they can engage completely in your own website so that you know what is happening with this customer on this particular product. Okay, now let's say you as a showroom owner, you are coming down to your website and you are going to log in as an admin, going down to the bottom, put your password. Okay, you are now logged in as an admin. Now when you go and click on the same heart button, you see something very different. You see 2 things. One is called a store collection, other is a customer collection. Now you click on the customer collection, you will see all the collections what people have created in your website. Now you know them who they are, you can contact them, you can try to close the sale, you can try to give them more advice and close it. Okay. Second thing, what's a store collection? Store collections are things that you already have. For example, let's say you have a bridal collection, you have a betrothal collection, you have a baby set, you have an engagement collection. All of these are already there. But when customer asks for it, every time you have to take these individual images and send it to them. Instead, you can make it all together and make a collection for yourself and keep it ready. And when a customer asks for it, we just push the link, directly everything goes to them. And here, a lot of jewelers ask this question. I have a lot of private collections. I don't want to put in the website. So what we have done is you can actually demarcate saying that what can go public and what has to be private. If you say that there's a green icon, eye icon, when you turn it off, this product will not be visible to the public. It will be only visible when somebody comes inside your showroom and when you log in as admin. Otherwise, they cannot see that product. Okay, same thing goes with the collection. When you create a collection, there can be private collection and public collection. So in this case, I'm just naming it as exotic diamond rings. That's what I'm naming this collection to. Okay, now I'm now just going to click on the store collections. Now this is available in my collection. Now that green button, what you see there, if I click and turn it off, okay, now it's off. Now it's off. Now it is a private collection. Nobody else can see it. Only you can see it. Okay. If it is now it's on, so everybody else can see it. Now I logged off. I came out. When your customer comes and clicks this collections, they can see all the collections here. When they click, now they can engage with you. They can say they like it. They can tell you, I like this particular ring. Come on, tell me what's the price of this one and things like that. So you can engage your customer right in this website and your own website and then convert them. Okay. Oh, those are the commands that you have here. All right. Okay, so now I'll just move on. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is what happens when this customer comes to your showroom. How are you going to engage this customer in your showroom when they come in? And this is how traditionally it is done. So today when a customer walks into a showroom, what we do? So they come into the showroom and we meet and greet them, and then there is somebody who's going to show all the design. They ask some few questions and then they start showing the design. And when the customer says, do you have anything else? Then we take our mobile and start fishing out, saying that, oh, I did something very similar. I did some very similar design for some customer. Let me show you. And you can't really find it. The gallery has so many photographs. You search and show something. So what happens here is engaging the customer is only by talking, and it is some person always there to engage your customer. Second thing is the customer cannot, at any instant, a customer cannot see everything that you have. They only can see a portion of it and they just get compromised with whatever they're going to select. Now, how can technology help you here? Okay, let me show a quick demo of a store application. Okay, this is how it looks like. Let's say when somebody comes to your showroom, now you have this wherein they can see all your like a diamond jewelry and everything, and they click on each of that, it's going to show what are the other things available. So I clicked on the bracelet. I'm seeing all the bracelet onto my left. When I click anything, that's going to come to the center. I can now zoom it. I can understand what details, like what is the gram, what's the price and everything of this. And then the right side, I have these recommendations. Based upon the design, color, and whatever people have bought before, it is going to show what else people have bought along with this one. So it shows a lot of recommended products. Your customers can look at it, what goes with it. And you can control this particular part, what should be recommended. Okay, now they can start clicking on this hot button and they can start putting things aside, what they want to see. Later on, you can understand what they like, and then you can start showing something very similar of what they like, that you can show the same thing. Okay, as opposed to showing everything. Now I just click on this one, you can see all the things that they like so far here. Let me just go to another category. I'll go to the gold. Okay, these are the bangles, earrings, and everything else in the gold necklace sets. Let me click on the earrings. I see a lot of earrings now. Now as a customer, I'm looking for a stud. So now I go down and I filter saying that I'm looking for a stud. Okay, and there are a lot of studs now. Now let me also filter down saying that I'm looking for a flower in the stud. Okay, now it shows these are the things, flower. So maybe I like it. I just add it. Now I'm looking for some jimki. I'll come and search for a jimki. Okay, so it shows all the jimki that's available in your store now. You pick up. Okay, this shows what is the price, what is the grammage. You can check all these things here. The customer can do it themselves if you want to. If you don't want, you can just mask this so it doesn't come up there. So now I have all these things. Let me check if I want to add some more. Let's say I go to silver. Okay, so by the way, all these are pre-set up. You don't have to do any work to do any of these things. When you sign up, you only have to put your products. Everything else is taken care of. Okay, now the customer is going to save. Let's say Surya is the name. She just saves it as Surya. Okay, now all the things that is saved will come to the collections tab. So here, if you look at it, you can see there is this Anita. Anita is what we created in the website just now. And then we have created this exotic diamond collection. So this is the customer that's created. So when the Anita is going to come to your showroom now, you know she has already selected something. You can directly put that and say that is this what is selected. Okay, you have all your collections also appearing here. So directly you can jump on and show all your collections here. Okay, and this is what we created right now. Okay, so how do you load this? Load this one. I'm going to load the exotic diamond rings now and show how do you do that now. So I'm just going to that and then use the load button. You can edit the name and everything. You can delete it. So it loads all the things that you have. So now your sales pitch starts from here. Okay. Now I'll just try to load the second one, Surya, that whatever we selected now, it just gets loaded here. Okay. It makes it so easier for the salespeople to understand what the customer likes and how easy to close it. Okay. Some jewelry look nice in a white background. Some looks good in a black background. So you can actually toggle the background color between white and black and you can check it out as well. Okay. So now, most of you have tablets and iPads in the store to show to customer. Now, this is how it's going to look like in a tab or an iPad. And here you can do a couple of more things. You can actually do a pinch zoom. Customer can pinch zoom. They can check what are the details about how it's going to look like and things like that. All other functionality is pretty much same. They can do the filter. They can change the background color. Okay, they can play with it. They get all the recommendations of what goes well with this particular jewelry and everything. Okay, the third thing I want to talk about is mobile compatibility, because this is what happens. Every one of us have multiple salespeople in our showroom, isn't it? And they talk to the customer and they should be able to again show it. And we can't have so many tablets and so many computers. So it is compatible with the mobile. They can start talking to the customer right away, showing their own mobile and start doing it. Okay, so whatever customer has selected in any of the device, it will come in all the device because it's cloud. That's the advantage of being in one place, isn't it? So they can see all their collections, anything, all recommendations, everything can be done, and they can save a collection in any of the devices, and all this is possible. Okay, I'm just putting a name. Okay, so now another very important thing that to look at is the gallery part of in the app. So today what happens is when the customer comes in, we start showing it whatever the old designs that we did in the mobile. It's so much of a mess to find out where it is and what it is and show, isn't it? So all the images that you have in your mobile, all the new designs that you made for the other customers and everything can be uploaded to the gallery. Okay, and when you upload to the gallery, you can say where it has to get cataloged, like where it should be a diamond, it should be a ring, and all those things, so that you can quickly filter and search and show to the customer, as opposed to going through the whole gallery and finding out what to show. Okay, and as we spoke, everything has a public and private entity. So any jewelry, any design that you put here, you can determine who's going to see that. Whether it is going to public can see that, or only people who are going to come inside the store and they can see only in this app. So all this is possible. And whatever this app is, it is not a special app or something that you have to install. It runs on a browser, but it needs a password. So not anybody can open it everywhere and see that. Only you will be able to open it and you will be able to see it, or whoever has the password can open it. Okay, so let me just, we spoke about these 4 things: digitizing, keeping the websites fresh. We spoke about how to get new walk-ins by engagement and how to engage the walk-in customers when they are inside your showroom. Okay, now let me talk about the product itself. This part is called the Simple G. You can check out us at simpleg.com, and all the learnings that we had in our store is what we translated into a product, and it's completely made available for jewelers and a lot of other category people as well. So when you log into simpleg.com, you can go to sign up and then click on the jewelers, and it asks for 1 or 2 information, asks for a mobile number, business name, and that's it. You are in. So once you are in, your website is already created. It takes 10, 20, 30 seconds to create a website. And it creates it with all the categories. Everything is already there. There is absolutely no work you will be able to do. You have to do in this one. Obviously, if you want to change something, you can change, but you don't have to, because we have interviewed and spoke with so many jewelers, understood what exactly they are looking for, and we have created this specifically for your need, jewelers' need. So you see all these categories here, and all the test products are already here. There are like hundreds of products, and you can see how it is going to look like. And in one click, you can remove all these products and you can start putting your own products there, as what we saw in the upload section. And when you upload it, this is what you're going to see, depending upon what is your product. If it's a gold ring, if it's a diamond earring, what details it's going to ask is very different. And it is not any typing. All you have to do is just click. So we have spent a lot of time and energy, as we said, in terms of interviewing people, understanding the business, so that you can set up the whole thing. Okay, so now for a gold ring, it's going to ask certain things. If you come to a diamond earring, it's going to ask what is the clarity and what is the cut. It's an emerald cut, it's a round cut, what is the color of the diamond, and things like that, which is very specific to the particular jewelry and which customers want to search. Okay, and these are a lot of preset design that's already available. So you just have to say, let's say you are looking at a Sai Baba pendant, you just have to only click Sai Baba. Okay, at the back end, it takes care of all your keywords, description, Google tags, everything is automatically taken care of at the back. So that's what the demo which we saw right now. Okay, so if I want to explain this process in a very simple step, I'm talking about first step is to sign up at Simple G. It just takes a minute for you to sign up. And when you sign up, it is going to create a free website. It is going to have your business name .simpleg.com. And it's going to have all the categories, test products, everything ready. This is your sandbox. Now you can play with it. You can do whatever you want and everything. Okay. And once you are comfortable, then we can move on to a plan where you are going to move this whole thing into your own website name. For example, in this case, it can be like a sunrisejewels.com. Things like that. So now what we have done is, when this website comes to your hand, there is no running around. You're not going to talk to any developer to explain them what your business is, what goes in a diamond, what goes in a gold, do this, do that. Nothing is required. Everything is already taken care. You save so much of time and energy in doing this whole thing, and you just focus on building the business. And what you pay for all these things is a very, very small money. For all the value that it shows, it's very small, and it can be paid monthly, yearly of any of the plans. It's a subscription based product. Okay, now this is the pricing metrics. So when you sign up, it's going to be a free product. You can do certain things there. And if you think I only want a website, I don't want a store application, then there's a professional product. And then if you think I also want a store app, there's a retailer product. And you see the price there. We kept it so low so that we want more people to benefit out of that one. If we say that, okay, pay me an upfront big price and you had to give me so many months of commitment, so many years of commitment, we can't help people. So idea is to understand how we can help more and more retailers to take advantage of this particular thing. And the next one is, I was talking to my friend who's a jeweler yesterday. He said that you moved from a place where it was a physical store to 80% of all your leads are coming from online. You have to tell us the secret. what it is. I told, yes, but this secret is actually not a secret. It's like your compound interest, isn't it? The compound interest, there are only two things in the compound interest. You have to start early. And the as early as possible is you have to start now. And the second thing is you have to do things consistently, staying there. Okay, when you do these two things, you will get online customers and you can be in a position where we are today. Okay, so with this, I want to open up for any questions that you have, and please feel free to chat, or you can feel free to unmute yourself and talk. Thank you very much.